everybody, my name is Flat. Today, we want to learn about the mushroom spores. When we wanted to make the mushroom spores, we need to have dish, a mushroom, and some paper. I don't have a mushroom, so I use this small toys as pretend as a mushroom. And I use this book Secret Garden as a dish. Okay? Please just pretend that. So now let's make the mushroom spores print. To make it, I need to have a mushroom. Then I remove the stem of the mushroom. I place it on the paper. But first, you need to see the top of the mushroom. You need to hold it up. The bottom of it, you need to hold it down. Or if you upside down this, you never get a print. Do you know where our spores of a mushroom are? They're here. It was the gills of the mushroom. That was inside the gills. If the spores are dark, we need to use white paper. If the spores are light brown color, we need to use dark paper. Okay, now let's make it. Place it on here, then put on the dishes. Then now it needs to be placed on the table our whole night. Okay, whole night. So when tomorrow we can see the prints of it Please just pretend when the prints are on the table. Okay? These are just toys, so I cannot make it real because my house don't have any mushroom, wild mushroom. It just has some small tiny mushroom though. Okay, close your eyes and count to 30. 3, 0. And that will be pretend as the night I sleep. Okay, I sleep and I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have woke up and this is for tomorrow. Just pretend this is still night. Now, let's see our mushroom spores print. Now I will lift up the dish and the mushrooms are still fine. No moist, no dry, and no nothing. Still fine. Okay, now I carefully lift pretend the prints are on here. Just pretend, okay? If you cannot pretend, sometimes if you cannot pretend, just do your own. But if you don't have a mushroom, you can ask your mom or your dad to buy you a mushroom. But remember, with materials, we just need a mushroom, a dish, and a paper. No water, no glue, no water, no slime, nothing. Just 3 of this, okay? See those prints on? Those prints are mostly brown. If I want to learn about the spores, but I do not make it prints, so I would hardly to learn about the spores of a mushroom. And when you want to learn the spores, but you do it in the wrong way, like squeeze the mushroom and put on a paper. But how? But when you're shaking it and all the spores go into the air, then you cannot see the spores because the spores are really tiny, tinier than a plant, but bigger than a virus. You see those spores? Those spores are light brown, and they mostly have those tiny lines, just like a mushroom. Okay? You see it? Like pretend. Is this mushroom has just one spore? So one spores. So we cannot tell what color the spores is. When we wanted to see it, it must have lots of spores, each layer on and on and on. But it's really thin because the spores are small. So it must be thin, not thick. Not thick, though. So now you know about the spores of a mushroom. And you know how to make a mushroom spores print. Goodbye. Sometime you can make another kind of thing of a print. Well,